Good morning, students. Continuation of chapter The Surface and Interior of the Earth. In previous class, we discussed types of rocks. Today, I am going to discuss rock cycle and minerals. Let's proceed ahead. First, we will discuss rock cycle. Students, just like the water, the rocks also have a cycle of formation. As earlier discussed, that the igneous rocks are parental or primary rocks. All the other rock materials originated from the igneous rocks. The igneous rocks, when exposed to weather changes, they break down into various small pieces. These eroded materials give birth to sedimentary rocks. When the sedimentary rock or igneous rocks are exposed to excessive heat and pressure, they undergo a change and form a new rock, which is often known as metamorphic rocks. Is it clear? I have already discussed with you that the igneous rock is known as primary or parental rock. Through the weathering agents like water, rain, heat and pressure, the rocks break down into a small pieces. These small particles, eroded material, give birth to sedimentary rocks. When the sedimentary or igneous rocks are exposed to excessive heat and pressure, they undergo a change and form a new rock, which is often known as metamorphic rocks. Those metamorphic rocks which are still under great heat and pressure melt down to form molten magma. This molten magma again cool down and solidifies and form igneous rocks. This whole process makes a cycle. This continuous cycle of change of one type of rock to another type of rock is known as rock cycle. It takes thousands of years to complete one rock cycle. Now we will discuss minerals. What are minerals? Minerals are the main components of the rocks. These are the natural inorganic substances which have a definite chemical composition and physical properties. I have already explained with you with an example about the rocks and minerals. Just think of a chocolate cookies. It is made up of chocolate, butter, sugar, etc. Now imagine chocolate cookies as a rock and its ingredients are minerals. So, what are minerals? Minerals are the main components of rocks. These are the natural inorganic substances which have a definite chemical composition and physical properties. So, we can say the important features of minerals are natural inorganic substance. They may be made up of a single element or of a compound of more than one elements. Minerals like gold, sulfur and graphite have single elements, while quartz have more than one element. Minerals are usually crystalline in nature, but a few minerals are non-crystalline. Copper, iron, gold, etc. are the metallic minerals. They provide us metal, while mica and gypsum are the non-metallic minerals. They do not provide us any metal. Now we will know useful names of minerals. Students, there are lots of importance of minerals. Minerals are very important for the development of the mankind. Minerals are used in our day-to-day life. They are used in building houses, bridges, factories, etc. They are used in preparing a number of things like computer, gun glasses, can, pencil, slate, etc. Coal, petroleum and natural gas are used as fuel. They also provide us precious stones like gems and diamonds. The minerals like iron, aluminium, uranium are used in industries. These are also used in the field of medicines and fertilizers. Today's home assignment: first, draw a well-level diagram of rock cycle. Second, what are minerals? Write any 5 examples of minerals. Third, write any 5 uses of minerals. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.